Alright, so today's hero video is going to be on a hero I've really kind of liked for a while. Haven't had a chance to level them up. I use them as my profile icon. That's right, it's Mystic Punk. He's actually come to be super popular in arena and tournament teams. Yeah, it turns out this guy's incredibly powerful. I just haven't had the opportunity to develop him yet, and have been trying to figure out what teams to work him in with and how to adjust my current lineup. But stats-wise, so 767 attack, so I'd say a moderate attack, 0.39 attack speed, so not too bad on attack speed, maybe a little slower than average, with 4 energy regeneration per second. And then a health of 9,200, which is a pretty solid health considering he's a backline hero. Won't be needing his health much. One thing to notice, he is 5 stars on my account though, so once you scale back down, the attack's gonna, I'd say around 400 or 500. So maybe a little lower attack and then a even lower health, but again, backline. He shouldn't be targeted until the very end of the battle once your front line's already down. And even if you get to that point, you shouldn't be relying on Mystic Punk to carry the weight defense-wise or attacking for your team. He's just a support there to kind of help your team out. So now on to skills. His white skill, Trickle Down Energetics, steals 100% energy from the enemy with the most energy. He then gives an amount to energy to each of his living allies based on the energy stolen. But enemies above the level of the skill have a chance to only have half of their energy stolen. So he targets the enemy with the most energy, closest to being able to fire their white skill, and then he steals it and distributes it among each of his living allies. So he splits it among the 4 of them, gives it all out, and then your allies are suddenly able to use their white skills, while consequently one of the enemy's team now has 0 energy and has to completely recharge that. So this can be a major tide changer if Portal Princess or Hex Witch is about to fire off a white skill, cause major damage among your team. Suddenly Mystic Punk cancels all. Yeah, none of that's going to happen, and then he helps your team too. So a really good white skill. And then Inner Power, gain 0.5 energy for every 1% health lost. So this has a chance to fail when you're fighting enemies greater than the level of the skill. That's how a lot of these skills are. Actually, all of his skills are level based. So if you're going to level Mystic Punk's skills, you got to make sure every one of them is at the maximum level for it to really take effect. But so for every 1% of his health he loses, he gains 0.5 energy. This is kind of I'd say dangerous, risky tactic, but it ends up working out because as he gets close to dying, say he loses 80% of his health, he's gained 40 energy and will be able to fire off his white skill before he dies. So kind of a really nice before you die way to help your team out, as well as he can lose health, then gain energy, as well as if anyone heals him, like Spellbinder, Storm Wizard, once he's healed, he can re-lose that damage for more energy, so it's not a permanent, you can only use this once. It's as the battle goes along, any damage any health he loses, he will generate energy from, which allows him to trigger his white skill. Then the blue skill, Renew, bestows Bless on a single ally for 7 seconds. So makes it so all negative effects on an ally, a single ally, it doesn't say how it's chosen, so it must just be a random ally, but it blesses a random ally, meaning it clears all debuffs such as bleed, blind, stun, anything like that. Sleep too, but it clears all those. Plus, they have immune to any new debuffs, like if I'd say Sparkle Pony uses the little weak sauce bleed skill, that entire skill, while someone is blessed, then they get to ignore that and they don't have bleed damage. Also another skill that bases on level, so if you don't have this maxed out, there's a chance it will fail. Then lastly, the purple skill, basic attacks and skills deal steal 7 energy from the target, so a really energy heavy hero with an attack speed of 0.39, which is a little slower than usual, but not bad, especially considering he steals energy with every attack he does, further allowing him to use his white skill. So no matter what, you should be getting off Mystic Punk's white skill once or twice in a battle. When trying to figure out who to use Mystic Punk with, I'd say choose heroes that you really want their white skills going off too, which that kind of varies. A lot of heroes have really good white skills, but you're going to want to pick the white skills that I'd say are the most, I don't want to say overpowered, but the most powerful and helpful to your team. So Noob Hero is one that would be really obnoxious if he was constantly using his white skill. Portal Princess, because Portal Princess shoots that chain thing as well as Hex Witch. Birdbarian would be a really good healing. A lot of heroes that have really strong white skills. Grave Calling if a lot of your team's dead. But focus on heroes that you really think would be nice to have their white skills fire off a lot. Sparkle Pony's another one of them. Just because of the dynamics of Mystic Punk, his energy stealing, so he hurts the enemy the entire time, as well as energy spreading power he has, is one of the most powerful heroes in the game. Ironically, I don't use him as much as I should. But that's my next goal. I gotta get this guy into a team because he's beastly once I get the resources and figure out where the crap to put him. But thanks for watching. Enjoy. If there's anything I can help you with or anything like that, let me know.